What?
What was that?
What was that? It's just another Talking Nerds Tuesday, as they say. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Talking Nerds Tuesday. I got 2 drinks tonight.
Tuesday.
Double fisted.
Tuesday's Talking Nerds. Well, hello. We have so much to talk about. One thing tonight. One thing. And one thing only.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
That's right. It's Pride Month, everybody. Yes.
Yay.
Daddy, chill. Yeah, it's Pride
Turning the
Month.
friggin' frogs gay.
You know what that means? That means it's acolyting time, or as we like to call it, the Hack-olyte. Actually, we didn't actually take. I can't take credit for it, but welcome to the Hack-olyte. Actually, I should probably throw the thumbnail in there because it's kind of relevant to what we're going to be talking about a little bit. So I'm going to do that really quick. But in the meantime, Bluey, what have you been up to over the last 2 weeks, sir? Were you on last time? I don't think you were.
Yeah. No,
you were moving.
Oh.
So you were not on last time.
Oh, that's right. I get so confused with the recordings and then the lives,
Recordings have not been going as well as they should be, but it's okay.
That's fine. We'll get it.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I have been up to no good. No, I solemnly swear.
No good.
I caught up on most of my anime except for Jujutsu Kaisen. That's right. So I am caught up on, well, maybe not anymore. I'm 1 episode behind because a new one just came out on My Hero Academia season 7. Whoa, I'm
really dark right now.
We're all the way caught up on Demon Slayer as of 10 minutes ago.
That's right.
I progressed through One Piece a little bit more.
You're now 0.5% through the entire show.
Exactly. It's crazy to think. Okay, sorry. Side note: One Piece came out and started airing episodes before I was born. It came out in like October of '97.
Wow, still going.
And it's still going. It's older than me. It's older than me.
Do you think it's going to outlive you?
Well,
will it still be going.
Here's the thing. The writer, the creator of One Piece, still doesn't even know what the One Piece is. So maybe, could be, never know. So anime, been catching up on that. Still in the process, as you can see, unpacking / cleaning up. I've got my internet all back and cleaned up. I've got my PC in a new case with new thermal paste and kind of updated a little bit. Not really upgraded, but cleaned out and updated. So it's actually running a lot more stable, which is very nice. So I've been working on that. And then, I think as far as nerdum goes, I think that's really it for me. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What you got, Buffalo?
I hear the voice. I hear the sound of the Flash coming in and out of the multiverse right now.
Yeah.
But he still hasn't figured it out yet. So
no, he hasn't.
He is coming.
He's coming. He is coming.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. He's not
coming. Let's see. Well, I've missed the last couple of weeks because I've been out and about. The last time
You were on the last live stream.
Oh, well, okay. I guess we haven't done a live stream for like 3 weeks.
No, we did it in two weeks ago. We did the Rebel Moon one.
Hmm.
I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I missed the last 2
It's
weeks.
Hmm.
Because last week I was coming back from vacation / repacking, going down to Kentucky to old Lowellville.
Kentucky.
Lowellville.
Yep. And they're very particular about how they say that, Lowellville or Lowellville. It's like you got a golf ball in your mouth, Lowellville.
Lowellville.
Got a few good bottles down there.
Yes, just a few. Yes.
I won't tell you how many. That's proprietary information,
That's
as they say down there.
As I say, for me to know and you not to, I'd botch that. But
That's for me to know and you to find out.
that's fair.
Right? Isn't that how it goes? It's for
I
me
don't
to know and
something
you to
like that.
find out.
No, it's on a need to know basis, and you don't need to know. That's what it is.
Oh, you're not on the basis.
You're not on the basis. No,
You're not based.
you're not based. That's right.
Yep. So
Anyways,
that was cool.
nice.
That and just trying to keep plowing through Attack on Titan. I think I'm almost through season 3.
So
I think there's only 4, right?
Yeah. So what's happening right now in season 3?
Oh gosh. So they just killed Bertolt and Armin took his powers. That's where I'm at. And
Okay.
they had the opportunity to get Rhina, but got to be quicker than that.
Oh man, I wish I could say so much right now.
I know.
Yep. Well, I don't know. Yeah, every episode, the more they reveal, it's just like, man, how can they reveal any more? But just more just keeps coming.
Yeah,
How much
I
do
don't
you
know.
How much do you even know about like the grand scheme of things?
Nothing. He's
Really
coming
nothing?
in
Well,
fresh.
So, I mean, I don't know what the grand scheme is, but I know that there is a grand scheme because until about halfway through the show, you didn't realize there was a grand scheme, really.
True.
It was just
Just
like
Titans attacking people.
right. It was like random and chaotic versus there's something actually organized going on.
Yeah.
Just don't know what it is yet.
Don't know what it is.
They did go to the cellar finally after hearing about the cellar for so long, and they found the books, but I don't know what's in the books yet.
Yeah. Oof, man.
Oh, buddy,
There's
you are
so
in for
much.
it.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like really confused at first. You're like, this is where we were going with this? I mean, okay. And then it all clicks and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get it now.
Well, I'm just happy that there's another like good Titan on their side because pretty much all the Titans so far have just been against them, except for what's his name, the crybaby,
Aaron.
Yeah.
The main one? The main character? Oh,
I forgot. I wanted to say Armin at first, but Armin Aaron, yeah. So it's getting good. Well, it already was good.
I got new glass. Oh, sorry, are you done? I totally okay.
Hijacked.
I got new glasses, but they are so like good and clear that it like hurts my eyes to have them on in front of the computer, so I'm not going to wear them. But
you didn't get the blue light?
They are blue light, but I have so much light coming from this thing that it's just like so I got to get used to it. You know? My lights are turned off right now, so it's just this light pretty much coming on me. But these are cool.
Nice.
They
That's
have
what she said.
Yes, that's right. And they have sunglasses that clip on, which is really neat.
Right, you were telling me about
He's got clip-on glasses.
Not like the dumb clip-on ones. They are magnetic. It looks like they're part of the glasses. So very excited about that.
That's
super
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. So
you're a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I got cool glasses.
You're so cool that something really big happened.
Yes, I got engaged over the weekend. This is true.
Nice.
I did. You act like you didn't know. What?
Wow. I can't
What?
believe it.
I can't believe you've done this.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I am an engaged person now. And
Is that like
boy,
the gender neutral way of saying it? Like, could you just say I'm an engaged
oh,
man?
that's the awkward person. That's the awkward way to say it.
Yeah.
I am proposed. I have been
Or
proposed.
proposed.
So you have
I have
proposed.
proposed, and now we are proposed together.
Okay, but did
All
she
right.
propose to you?
Yeah.
No, she did
Where's the
not.
ring for you?
Ah,
No, we didn't go to Disneyland or Disney World. Otherwise, she probably would have. But
Interesting.
yeah.
Hmm.
No, I proposed. So now I get to have all the fun in planning a wedding and
I have a question.
yeah,
So this happened Friday.
it's
Right.
happened.
It's Tuesday. How many pictures?
It's
Have you
Tuesday, isn't it?
How many
Tuesday.
pictures have you gotten saying like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is real," or "Look at it with this coffee cup," or "In this
Not
light"?
as many as I thought, but
Okay.
quite a few. I have seen her twice since it happened.
How many
And
times
she's
has she said something?
Wow, look at this. This is crazy. She'll be like, I'm shopping right now. She's like grabbing something off the shelf and taking a picture, you know.
Hey, that just means you did a good job.
Yeah.
I think it was a good ring. I was proud of it.
It is a good ring.
I was proud of it when I got it. I mean, and I'm proud of it now. Yes.
Good.
That's what but
Good man.
Yeah.
Proud
So
of you, buddy.
there it is. There it
That's
is. And everybody in my wedding, my groomsmen are gonna have superhero shirts underneath. Because we're gonna take pictures opening up the shirt. So I'm excited for that.
This is proof. This is proof for all you nerds out there that there is hope.
There is hope. Yeah. In fact,
New hope.
I'm looking at a Batman wedding ring right now, which is pretty dope.
It's pretty sick.
And she approved. She approved. So
Oh.
yeah. She did not approve. I found a Gimli one and she did not approve of that one. But
See, that one was pretty sick.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I liked that one.
Yeah. But oh well. You know, you
But
win
you
some.
do you like Batman better than Gimli?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I just like the design of the Gimli one. It looked pretty cool. But yes, Batman.
Was that on Manly Bands?
It was on Manly Bands, yeah. So yeah, so I'm engaged. I also watched all 3 Lord of the Rings extended editions in theaters for the first time ever. So that was pretty fun over the weekend.
Awesome.
I think they have been back to theaters for the 20th anniversaries. I did see Fellowship. I guess it was 2021. They released that, but it was only the theatrical version, obviously. So I had seen that in theaters, but this was the first time I had seen Lord of the Rings in theaters, and I'm glad it was the extended edition. So that was pretty fun. It's pretty hype. I think Fellowship was probably the best viewing experience. It was the best theater. Two Towers, it was kind of a small screen, and there was like this exit sign blaring on it that I kept looking at, and it was just kind of distracting me. And I'll be honest, Gollum does not look as good on a giant screen in Two Towers as it did back in the day, but it's okay. It's okay. We forgive.
Well, we don't remember what he looks like back in the day.
Well,
we were like 6, but you were 3
on a DVD. You know, I never even saw it in theaters back in the day.
No, so. Neither did I.
But yeah, and Return of the King was awesome. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I did it. I saw all 3. Nick saw Two Towers and Return of the King. But and if you remember back in the old days of the Talking Nerds, good old Timbo, Tim also came with us because he's the Tolkien geek. So yeah,
big Tolkien guy.
Yeah, that's what I did over the weekend. But before that, I got back into God of War. I've been doing so much, actually. I got back into God of War and found out 2 weeks ago that Ragnarok is coming to Steam. God of War Ragnarok and Valhalla, the DLC. So that's coming out in September. So I'm playing that. I already pre-ordered it. I'm hyped for that. So I gotta finish. I'm pretty much ready to go for Shadow of the Erd Tree, which, by the way, that trailer they released was pretty dope. The story trailer, pretty exciting. I did see there's some people got to play, what was it, 3 hours or something of the game.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be like 30 hours or 40 hours, something. It's basically the full game. And so I did see like the very opening of, I didn't want to spoil it, but I just wanted to see the very beginning. And yeah, you go in at Moog's palace and it looks beautiful, gorgeous. So I'm hyped for that. Basically ready to go. It doesn't really, I think they recommend you be like level 120 to 150 because this is like end game content basically. And they said it might even be harder than like Millennia,
Yeah, they said that. I read somewhere that most, if not all, the bosses are more difficult than some of the most difficult in the base game.
Right. So that's exciting. Pretty cool. So you want to be around level 150. So I'm level 120 something. So I kind of want to bump it up a little bit. I basically have just Radagon and Elden Beast to kill, but I might not. Honestly, I might just farm some Albinoris, and get those runes and bump up some faith because I do want to use some incantations. So, yeah. So I'm gonna probably go up to at least 135, 140. But we'll see. Whatever I can get to before the 21st. So, and we of course will be streaming. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet because we're both gonna be playing, but we'll figure it out. So yeah. Been doing that, trying to keep going in God of War. God of War is just getting so good. The parts I'm getting at, it's a great game. It's really great. And I'm even more hyped to play it now that Ragnarok's coming out. So I'm gonna be like switching back and forth between God of War and Elden Ring pretty much over all summer long. But Ghost of Tsushima officially released, so I got to play that somewhere in the middle. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening with Vidya this summer. And then, of course, because I'm such a hoe when it comes to nerdum stuff, I got back into Doctor Who again, even though I should be watching My Hero Academia. Got back into Doctor Who because I was just so depressed hearing all the stuff about Ncuti Gatwa, the new Doctor. I mean, like the newest episode, it got like the wokest it's ever been. The whole episode, it was basically this like world or something where it's only white people there and they're very racist towards black people, and so the whole thing is just about racism, and the Doctor tries to save them in the end because they were like gonna go extinct or whatever, and they said no because you're black. Okay. Got it. So that's Doctor Who now. And they're like, Doctor Who gets the highest ratings in June of 2024. It's like, well, no shit. Like, obviously.
It's that and the Hack-olyte, dude.
Yeah.
They're duking it out.
Stuff. But yeah. Doctor Who he's just dead naming at this point if you say Doctor Who. Because that show is long dead. It died with Jodie Whittaker, and it is just it's just crawling on the ground now. But yeah, so I was like, I want to watch good stuff, good Doctor Who. So I watched some more Matt Smith, and I personally like David Tennant better, but Matt Smith is really, really good. He's great. Like he's did
really fun.
Of, like, I mean, coming off of David Tennant, you got to be good. So like, and he did a great job, like jumping right in the character, making it feel like the Doctor, but also unique to his version of the character. You can still see David Tennant in him, which is kind of cool, I think, but it's still different. It's unique. He's a little quirkier, David Tennant was a little more like abrasive. He's a little more quirky. So I like him a lot. And of course, Karen Gillan, another great companion. I've liked pretty much every companion. I don't think I've disliked one. So she's great. Yeah, I just watched the Angel episodes, Weeping Angel episodes. They were good.
Mhm.
They're really good. Honestly,
Their eye.
I thought Don't Blink was scary. Yeah, right. The stuff coming out, right? This
Yeah.
was a little scarier. Like when she's in the container and she starts seeing the thing on the TV move. I'm
TV.
like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, they got to be doing something because they keep showing it over and over. And I'm like,
Oh,
something can happen. Oh my gosh, what a crazy opener to that 2-part series. So
yeah.
the Dalek episode was a little weak compared to other Dalek episodes, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, some
So-
of those can be really, the cheese kind of comes alive, I think, in the Dalek, and especially in the gosh, what are the
Cybermen.
Cybermen? Yeah.
I don't mind the
Cybermen,
cheese. It's very I like it's sci-fi, but like
Yeah.
when it's just like I think when the stakes aren't as high, it's not as
Right.
exciting.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, really loving Doctor Who. What else have I watched? I'm watching Rick and Morty season 7.
Oh,
I was like, for the longest time I put it off, and I've been told by several people that it's still good. You can hardly tell.
yeah,
And
you
I was
can't tell the
really
difference in the
trying.
voice.
Yeah, I was really trying to listen for it, and I could kind of hear it, but then I just kind of forgot about it. And have you watched all of it?
No, I think I've only watched 1 or 2 episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I got into the spaghetti episode. If you know what, you probably haven't. Okay. It was
yeah.
a weird episode, very weird episode, but it's fun. It's still as good as the rest of Rick and Morty, so that's been fun. I binged Smiling Friends on HBO Max. It's another Adult Swim show, and it's like 10 to 15-minute episodes, and they're on season 2. They release every Monday night. What a crazy show. But it's like it feels like Rick and Morty, but like also unique. It's so funny. It's kind of like dark humor. So if you're not into like Rick and Morty is dark humor, but it's kind of like also like horror-ish.
Nerdy dark humor.
Nerdy dark humor. Yeah, it's good. It's really good though. So yeah, I caught up on that. I've been watching My Hero still. Of course, the Hack-olyte. The Hack-olyte we will talk about soon.
I forgot to add something from mine as well.
What is this strange mystery?
Big news, guys. Destiny 2.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, I heard
Their 10-year saga of Light versus Dark.
And I heard
boy, did they crush it out of the park, man.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm being really serious. I actually almost cried.
Wow.
I was like feeling so much nostalgia and so much sadness, but also like excitement. So that's a big thing that happened. Because I mean, I've been playing that game since beta.
Was the big bad actually good? Because you said you weren't like the biggest fan of him, but
I was once we learned more about him. They did it justice. So
yeah, nice.
Sorry. So yeah, that was something.
I also been playing. I play every Monday night with some friends. We switch off. Been playing Stardew Valley for a while, but we switched to Sons of the Forest, and that has been really fun. I thought I would not like. It was my idea to play it, which was weird because I was like, "Oh, this seems like it could be a fun multiplayer," but I wasn't like hyped for it, and it caught me really quick. It's fun. I don't like survival stuff that much, but it's fun because there's a lot of stakes and like it's like hype. Like you always got to be on your feet because like a cannibal might eat you. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun just like building your fort. Like your stakes, your wall. It's just fun. I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything I've been doing. The Flash, what have you been up to? Welcome.
Thank you. I actually got 2 nights of video games in this week.
Really?
I did.
Whoa.
I played Battlefield 4.
Sound the horns, guys. This is like a new record.
I know. I played Battlefield
You're
4
competing with Bic now.
on Wednesday and Thursday night, and it was awesome.
Nice.
Other than that, not a ton going on. I finished books 1 and 2 of this really interesting progression lit RPG that has to do with like futuristic. They're called CADs, combat assistant devices. Basically, they're bracelets on your wrist that take
Oh, you told me about this.
6 or 7 forms. It's Lancer, Mauler, Brawler, Duelist, Saber, and A-type. So I guess it's 6 forms. Yeah. So it's like, it's your traditional Lancer, so just a spear, a Brawler, which is fists, a Mauler, which is an axe or like a pike axe. A Phalanx. It is 7. A Phalanx, which is a spear and a shield, or a big sword and a shield. A Saber, which is either a one-handed or a two-handed sword, but no shield. A Duelist, which is a medium-sized sword and a short blade. Or an A-type, which is atypical. So basically, you start off projecting one of the other 6 types, and then you kind of get weird specialists from there. So, like, someone with lightsaber whips, for instance, would be considered an atypical.
Right.
So it's a really interesting story because basically it's like the main character, he has a bone, he has whatever disease it is where your bones never stop growing, and so they like grow into your body. And so like he's had a tough childhood. He was abandoned because they didn't want to deal with it, but he's persevered, and then he gets his CAD, which actually helps reverse, slow down and reverse all that stuff. And his CAD has really crappy stats at the start, but it has an unlimited growth spec. So basically it's like however much it could be. I don't know about that. So it's basically however much effort he puts in is what he gets out of it. Right. Really pretty cool. It's 2 books are out right now. The author's working on the 3rd. So I listened to those 2. And then I had nothing else upcoming on any series. So I picked up some weird series where guy dies and becomes the Grim Reaper, or a Grim Reaper. There's multiple deaths. And like, it started out fine, but like the longer I listened to it, I'm like, your writing's just not the greatest. Like just his, his writing style, his flow, it's not the best. So I'm holding out because I have absolutely nothing else to listen to, but it's not my favorite. So at least it's a completed series, and it was like all 3 books in one kind of deal. So I'll just, do it. But other than that, watched Hack-olyte last week, and I think I want to rewatch Arcane season 1. So
House of the Dragon first, though, that comes out next Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday. House of Dragon 2.
Yep, that's true. I really only have time in my life for one show at a time.
Well, you should watch House of the Dragon then.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, Tyler, can you share my screen, please? We got some exciting news, guys. Rebel Moon, the director's cuts.
Oh gosh.
Their own names, I guess.
Right?
Huh.
What?
Chalice of Blood. Probably because the tentacle thing sucks all the blood out of
his penis.
Yes. He creates a chalice of blood. And then we got Curse of Forgiveness.
I purely don't understand that.
I guess that's I forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm cursed.
Do it. Kill her. Do it. Curse her.
Forgive her.
And of course, they're both coming out on August 2nd. So, if you're looking for 8 hours of something to watch,
a cringe binge,
we got it. We got one from Zack Snyder. So go,
What happened to the Scar Giver?
Some screenshots. We get to see more of him just wandering in the wilderness.
Is
Jimmy.
that in
Hey, I'm
that-
actually okay with that. He was the most interesting character in the whole 2 movies.
But weird motivations. But yeah, fair enough.
And just
Yep.
Did we
weird.
get that shot in the normal?
We get more of the AI god
Oh.
thingy that
That they never explained.
poops coal, and they use the coal to and they use that to power all their ships, their futuristic ships. And then we get bad guy, big bad guy.
Hmm.
So why did we get the first 2? Why didn't we just get the cuts?
Because the Snyderverse released the Snyder cuts. That's why. It's marketing. It's just marketing.
It's awful marketing because
It is awful.
I'm not going to watch them.
Yeah, so that's what we got from good old Snyder. But anyways, that's the only thing outside of Acolyte that we're going to talk about tonight. So let's get right into the good old Acolyte. Before we actually talk about the episodes, I just want to show the Rotten Tomatoes, 25%. At least, and then of course Top Critics is 75%. So nobody likes this. Which is, I just love continuing to see this. And of course, I don't know if I have it up, but I saw this article and it was basically saying the Acolyte gets 4.8 million views, which is the highest Disney Plus show, according to Disney. Oh, cool. Thanks, Disney. We totally trust everything you say. And 4.8 million views is so many views.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, it's almost competing with Ahsoka. Dang. Wow, that's like a lot to live up to. So, yeah.
I saw an article that said the only reason it's at 25% audience score is because it got review bombed by man babies.
Oh,
And I laughed at it.
I
Mhm.
laughed.
Yeah, I was going to show that article too, but I wanted more to talk about. But this is something.
Wait, hold on. Side note too. I don't know if y'all heard this. It's gaming related news. So Nick Merckx continues to be based, and and apparently shared his thoughts on Biden versus Trump earlier today, and said, "quote This guy Biden, he's an effing moron. Can't even speak."
But he also said Trump 2024 a couple weeks ago. So
That's true. Yes. So Nick Merckx
Also-
continue to be based.
Christ is King is trending on Twitter right now.
Dude, it's been trending like so much.
Convicted felon. Felon 47.
Okay, not to get
That's
super political.
Mr.
I'm not
Hunter
actually.
Biden.
Yeah, I'm not super hyped about that. It sets dangerous precedents. But I won't share my whole thought because anyone who is a fan of the Second Amendment community should be a little nervous about that because they bulldozed over a lot of shit to do it. It's whatever. I gotta look into it more.
Yeah. Well, Star Wars, the gay wars, gayest Star War of them all.
Gay
According
Wars, the Hack-olyte.
I want to ask you both because this is,
Can you hear
I
the
would say,
screen?
arguably
or can you hear it? Okay.
the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And
So funny.
are you
Ha
excited?
ha ha ha.
Not the
Racing
gayest
yourself?
Star Wars. Not the
What
It's
is
pretty gay. Let's be honest.
what
That
is
guy's pretty gay.
Yeah.
Am I gay?
Are you-
Yes.
Well, no, I know
Yeah.
you.
Wait, am I gay?
you know who
Did
her
he ask
wife
that?
is, right?
Yes.
Wife is? Yeah. She's the green
Yeah.
lady. The green the best of the masters. The best of the masters. She was better than Yoda. Like she was gifted from the very beginning. So she's a Mary Sue.
You are gay, but I'm asking, are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be a talking point?
I'm
What?
sure some-
Because nerds are gay.
Well, not- well, some nerds are.
You hear that, guys?
I am gay.
Pretty sure I'm not gay.
As a nerd, I am gay.
I am gay.
I am gay.
My biological
Gay, that's
child.
my thing.
Yeah, that's my
My
thing.
biological child in the other room proves I am in fact not gay.
You could have.
It could be a setup.
Hey,
So men can get pregnant.
Yeah,
the main
in this
character
show, in this
has
show,
2 moms. Okay,
come on. Yeah.
how do you think she
Very
came
not
to
gay,
be?
and very threatening.
Yeah.
That's true. But
Yeah.
in my world, nerds are gay.
Okay.
Well, that's great because in your world there's trans people too. So
Yeah.
Was this the fun element of?
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I frankly,
Who was telling her it was the gayest Star Wars ever?
My notes were telling me this is the gayest Star Wars
Mhm.
show that I've ever made.
into it. No.
Yep, there it is, guys. There it is, folks. The gayest Star Wars yet.
Should read the comments.
Oh boy.
If you care more about sexuality than storytelling, thank goodness Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl.
I know, she's so
you make
good.
more, not Star Wars. Amen.
Facts.
Facts.
All right, next.
Nina Infinity, also based. Why is sexuality so important in a Star Wars show? Yes. Star Wars is now gay. It has been confirmed.
But yeah,
Star Wars is dead. You misgendered me. You have
that's great.
Soy Wars.
Soy Wars.
Oh, that's great. Okay,
sure.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's why it's releasing in Pride Month. Yep. There it is, guys. And of course,
And
yeah,
all the comments are like that.
Yeah.
Anybody who is complaining about that is just a bigot. So we'll get into some of those things, but first, let's go through the episodes. So I'm just gonna kind of click through these. So we got the classic dead naming Lucasfilm, of course. 100 years before the rise of the Empire, it is a time of peace.
Mm.
The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries with that order. Okay, so far sounds good.
Sure.
Nothing bad here. Uh-oh. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few women learn to use the Force in secret. Wow. Okay.
We'll find out what gender you are later.
Yeah. Hint, hint. Next episode, the Force is female is confirmed.
Mm.
So we'll get to that.
I can feel her.
I could feel her. Their warm embrace. She, hers, warm embrace.
She, hers, warm embrace.
I guess I gotta actually click on it. I think there was a third line to that, right? I thought there was. But yeah, so basically, some ominous things are happening in the galaxy.
Mm.
And we get introduced to our main character. Here, let me start over again and just skip to that part. The Acolyte. Could it be the Acolyte herself? She herself? Of course it's loading at this point. And we get a brand new planet because we don't have enough planets in Star Wars. So we need to create more. So we get one called Ueda. Which kind of sounds lesbian, if I'm being completely honest. Kind of gay, if you ask me.
Well, it is the gayest Star Wars.
But it is the gayest Star Wars show. Hopefully my internet doesn't do this the whole time. I guess we can play and then pause. Come on. Thoughts so far, guys? Quiet.
This is the best. This is the best part. Just seeing.
Yeah, where there's nobody on screen.
Ueda. So we get this mysterious girl boss walking in. Villagers chattering. Where's your Jedi? Hey, where's your local Jedi?
Hey, toss a coin to your Jedi.
Where do you keep your trash?
Where you keep your trash? And you know what her answer is? She just points.
Right.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yes. This is gonna be so slow.
Now the patrons are chattering.
Over there. Thank you very much.
Wait, Nick, did you actually watch these episodes?
I watched this first one, but that's it.
Oh, okay.
So she walks into this bar, this cantina, if you will, because we always gotta have a cantina. And we got some funky looking characters.
Mhm.
Hey, Star
Yeah,
Wars.
that's cool.
It looks like Star Wars, kind of.
Spoiler alert: no white men have a line in this first episode except for a convicted felon, a prisoner, if you
That's
will.
not the first episode, or is that the second episode? I can't remember.
First episode.
It's the first
That's the
episode.
first- okay. So she's walking over, and we come up to this table, and
Master Indara.
Mm.
a Jedi Master. Who could it
Who's
be?
on the header on Disney Plus for the show? So she's got to be an important
She's
character.
got to be in the whole entire show, right?
Right. I mean,
Probably.
Probably
I
the
would
main
assume so. Mm-hmm.
Then we get this cringe fest. Oh,
Master
look, it's
Trinity.
Trinity, guys.
Oh,
Slow
turn with a hood.
You know, if I like, in all seriousness, if she was like the main character, I'd
Yeah.
fine with
Yeah,
her.
I'd be fine with it.
She's pretty cool, you know. And even though it's literally just Jedi Trinity, it's not a bad.
It's exactly Jedi Trinity,
even
as
though
we'll see in
she
a
is-
few seconds.
She is like 20 years older, so she's not as nimble as she once was.
Hey, I mean, she's still Trinity though. At the end of the day,
She's still Trinity.
We have unfinished.
We have unfinished business. Girl pulls out her dreads, and a COVID mask, of course, because
Mhm.
we take safety seriously here at Gay Wars.
Weird ways.
That's a
The
damn
biggest
The-
biggest
the- I saw-
abomination though was when in Ahsoka, when they used the Force to shove what's his name all the way up to the
Yes,
ship.
still not as bad as the lightsaber cauterizes the wound. Oh, but it also
Mhm.
melts your insides. So
Yes.
there's also that. Good job, science. You also forgot about the
Science,
inside.
The Morning Mayhem. The show is awful, but we
Yes.
watch it so you don't have to.
That's right. Well, he does. He has a YouTube channel, so he'll probably be watching this too.
Okay.
Oh
fair
yeah,
enough.
he'll probably get his thoughts.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say too, in regards to shoot. Never mind. It'll come back to me. Sorry, I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. So
It's all good. So she uses the Force to stop herself, and she's like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she still hasn't pulled her freaking lightsaber out.
yep.
She's like,
he says, nah,
I
I'm
love
gonna let y'all have this one.
thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
I love that she's trying to like figure out what's on her forehead, and she's like, here, let me flip my hair out of the way for you so you can see it clearly.
Which I love how we don't. I mean, I guess hopefully we get an explanation on what that is and why they like this was the part that confused the ever living crap out of me. They simultaneously know she exists and don't know she exists at
I know.
multiple points in this show.
And by the way, well, we'll get to that in a second once the other.
There's
character
no
shows up.
continuity whatsoever.
No.
Their big reveal was just obvious. It was like
Yeah.
anybody could have guessed what was happening, and it's not like they like tried to pull it out throughout the entire show. All their reveals happen in the first 2 episodes.
Yep.
I have
Bro,
no idea what they're gonna do for 6
Biggie-
more episodes.
Biggie, you literally called it. The next
Mhm.
scene after this, you're like,
Makes
oh,
sense.
there's twins.
You know why? She had shorter hair. I was like, oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
But
it's a
also-
completely
Then you
different
think
person.
about it, you're like,
No, okay,
Yep,
so yeah,
exact
2
same hair.
points about that. Twins that don't know each other exist and have been raised separately somehow end
think
up
they're
with
dead.
almost the exact same hairstyle.
not even just the same
Convenient.
hairstyle, the same hair color, the same
Yep.
shade, everything is the same.
Yep. And then number 2, what was going to say earlier about the fighting in this, someone was like, I mean, this is some of the best fight choreography we've gotten from Disney Star Wars. And they're like,
Bruh.
Oh,
yes, but
Star Wars?
like,
Okay.
yes, for Disney Star Wars, yes, but that is an extremely low bar.
Very low
Yeah.
bar. Yeah,
I
there was a video-
doubt
I don't know
that.
if it was I forget who sent it. Maybe it was me in our chat. But like looking back at all the fights from the prequels, like
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
just
gosh.
it's
far and
embarrassing.
away.
It's
Yeah.
Takes the
embarrassing.
cake.
Yeah.
Um,
I think some of the Mandalorian fight scenes are better.
I mean, I'm always going to be partial to
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker
Mando getting hit by every single shot from every single stormtrooper.
straight in his Beskar armor.
I mean in 1 and 2. In 1 and 2. 3 not included.
Even
Yeah.
2 is not issues though. Even 2 has issues.
But
It's all right.
from a fight scene standpoint, I think that it's arms and legs above this crap.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
The Boba Fett in
Boba
season
Fett, though.
2. I was gonna say Boba Fett
now
in
I'm
season
thinking
2
about
when he
Obi-Wan
gets his
too.
armor back
Somebody
was a great scene.
You know what? Actually, you know what's better than this? Book of Boba Fett, the
Oh,
Phantom
gosh.
Spin.
The Phantom Spin.
You guys remember
that's
that?
still shit tier.
Phantoms.
Fat Steven
Fat
Seagal does better kicks than Hack-olyte. Facts.
True.
That's
True.
facts.
Isn't it weird that Boba Fett has knee rockets and everyone just kind of accepted that?
Yeah.
How useful are knee rockets?
Hey,
Bro,
I
he
mean,
used them.
How do you target those? Is it when you bend your knee it shoots? What if you accidentally sit down and knee rockets are on? Who do you know that sells knee rockets? Also, where do you get
Bro.
those? I mean,
You want to buy some knee rackets? I'll sell you some knee
guy.
rackets.
Bro's got a
you want
guy,
to buy
man.
some desk sticks? We don't want to buy some desk
You want to
sticks.
meet me
You want to
under
go
the
home
bridge
and
and buy
rethink your
some
life.
E-rockets?
That's what I thought when after I watched this. So
You don't
let's
wanna sell me knee
continue
rockets.
onwards. This is somebody I know, but we're not going to get there. But we're not going to, go anywhere with that because Master Obi-Wan.
Oh,
died.
really?
Kill you.
Is that what you're here for?
Hey, she uses the Force. The Force is females confirmed.
All right, guys. You ready for the best kill shot in all of Star Wars history?
What is this? Is she doing ballet? What is this?
Mhm.
She's starting to look like Scarlet Witch.
So she's a
Right?
big Force
That's
user
what I was
and
thinking.
she's
Or
using
Doctor
knife.
Strange. There
Oh,
it is.
Lightsaber.
finally.
Wouldn't those like hit her eyes probably if she's shattering?
I would like to think that. Oh well, maybe. As I see a fall of the floor, maybe.
Maybe.
Or she's using the Force to stop him.
I was gonna say she might have a weak Force barrier.
We talked about this when we watched it, but she's using a green lightsaber, which usually has to do with, wiser Jedi and people who are more powerful with the Force.
Which would
Usually-
explain the Force fighting at the beginning, but that's not how they used it.
They're very difficult to kill, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Darth Maul is not on the same level as this chick. Okay.
No.
Not at all.
Someone asked Star Wars Theory about that when it came to Reva getting stabbed, and they were like, "Well, you're okay with Darth Maul?" And he's like, "Darth Maul was a 1 in a million pure being of hate. Yes, I'm okay accepting that. Like being chopped in half and surviving."
There's also he's a being of dark magic.
How did he
from
poop?
his sisters.
Yeah.
So
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. You mean he actually has canon backstory for why he could survive being chopped in half?
Probably some basic comic books, though.
But still, compared to this crap, it's pretty awesome.
I'm
Yep.
just gonna say it, all the Star Wars sucks after 2015. After
Yep.
2014.
Clone Wars ending.
It doesn't matter.
And
It's all
when did Rogue One come out? I'll give Rogue One a pass.
refuse.
too.
Biggie hates Rogue One.
Oh, I
freaking
love Rogue
hate
One.
What a
Yeah.
dumb movie.
Dude,
I love
it gives
you-
you the classic Darth Vader
Use-
hallway scene. Come on.
Doesn't matter. That could have been that could have been a cool little fan, film thingy, like a scene or whatever. But we
All
don't
right,
need
all
that
right.
movie.
I'm done with
Okay,
this.
Let's
slander.
move on. Move on
I have
to
enough
Acolyte.
Star
I'm
Wars
with you.
crap.
I'm with
so-
you.
I'm so
I'm
happy
with
we
you.
paused on this. A Jedi doesn't pull her weapon unless prepared to kill.
Interesting.
Perfect timing.
Wait, what did she say before this about pulling
She pulled her
lightsaber?
lightsaber. She just pulled it out. and that means she's prepared to kill.
Yeah. Right.
So, are you saying that you can't defend yourself then as a Jedi? Oh,
Only
I'm
a
not gonna
Sith
kill you,
deals
so
in
I guess I won't
absolutes.
pull my lightsaber out. I actually thought Rogue One was great. Get out of here. Go away.
Thank you. Thank
Go
you.
away.
Thank you, Mayhem.
I
Thank
will
you.
say that Darth Vader scene was amazing, but it's an unnecessary movie. Like, what's the point? We already know everything. It's like The Hunt for Gollum. I don't need a whole movie about Gollum when it's a paragraph worth of.
You know what? Shut up.
Well, at least we can hate Acolyte together.
It seems we need to have a follow-up Star Wars hater episode in the future where we discuss why Rogue One is actually awesome.
Let me pull out my 15-page notebook.
Exactly.
No.
He goes, no.
Master Obi, I can't even think of a name for her. Obi-Shi Kenobi. She's got.
There you go.
She's got a look of concern on her face. What, like she's scared, like she's a little nervous. Something might go wrong here. Oh.
Spoilers.
So you're telling me
she's concerned
that this that she couldn't just stop the thing while looking forward. She has to look to the side. What? And then she couldn't see this coming? You got to be kidding me.
Bro, this is the best kill shot of Star Wars history.
She's on the poster.
Also, again, I bring up Reva surviving being stabbed through the chest with a lightsaber, but apparently all you needed the whole time was a knife to the chest.
Steel. Yeah, steel will steel doesn't cauterize, Zach, but lightsabers do.
Lightsaber
and also, I mean, apparently Obi-Shi Kenobi doesn't know force healing. So
right.
That's her
she's not a Mary Sue.
She's not learned that yet.
Yeah, she's not Rey Skywalker.
Obi-Wan Shinobi just couldn't see it coming.
There you go, Obi-Wan Shinobi. So yeah, Obi-Wan Shinobi.
Shinobi living no more.
Can't heal herself.
Shinobi living
doesn't
anymore.
have the gift of foresight. But you know what? She didn't need the gift of foresight. Anybody could saw that coming. She can't just put out her hand and stop something while looking forward. She has to put all her attention into one little knife. And she couldn't also use her second hand to stop the freaking knife.
her second hand was holding her lightsaber. So,
Oh,
okay. I'm sorry. You can't do two things at once. I've seen plenty of Jedi do one-handed with their lightsabers.
But see, details. Okay.
Also, I mean, if you look at
those
her
were
face,
men. Okay, this is a woman.
Force Unleashed, bro. Bro, it's always
again. I say
Ahsoka.
those were men. These
Ahsoka.
are women.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka is
Clone Wars Ahsoka.
Also a Mary Sue, so you can't really.
Clone Wars Ahsoka.
Look at her face here, by the way. I can't tell what type of face it is, but it seems like a kind of a face of doubt. Like either one, she's kind of sad she did that, maybe, probably not, based on the rest of the show. Two, she didn't think she would actually be able to do that. Like she's kind of surprised.
She's also surprised that she got.
Oh crap! I didn't know that worked.
I didn't see that coming. Wow, that was a good plan.
Or master, you are.
Or I mean, I don't know, like a 3. Like, did I do the right thing? I don't know. Whatever it is, she doesn't seem like a very trained Force user or trained fighter or somebody who's really a competent warrior, and yet she just defeated one of the best Jedi masters that currently around.
Supposedly.
So yeah. Yep. Heavy breathing, and she dies.
Death.
She's dead. And then of course, what do we have here? A lightsaber laying on the ground, and she just walks away. But she takes her knife.
Fine addition to my collection.
Yes, that's the coolest part of freaking General Grievous too.
She curved the knife.
Curved the knife. Oh man, you know that reminds me of Pokemon. She got that curve throw in there, you know, and so she got extra XP for that.
No, that's the Assassin movie, Curve the Bullet, with
Yes.
Angelina
Yeah.
Jolie.
That's
Oh,
what I was thinking of. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
What is that?
Sounds
What
I
movie?
familiar.
forget the name of that movie, but that movie is a guilty pleasure of mine to watch occasionally. It's trash, but it's got
Yeah, she's like,
Angelina
I
Jolie in
remember
it.
that. Yeah, is that Tomb Raider?
No, it's an
No.
assassin movie.
Wanted.
Yes,
Most Wanted.
Wanted.
There
No,
you
it's Wanted. It's just Wanted.
Most Wanted.
Oh,
I
it
said
is Most Wanted?
Yeah. But regardless, though, I mean, still don't understand her motives here because she left the freaking lightsaber, so that happened.
Yeah.
Then she goes, "What were you doing earlier then?
Mm-hmm.
Why were you like about to snap that dude's neck? Unless you're like, okay, these people are innocent. So I mean, maybe she's saying she's the judge of who's innocent, who's not. I don't know. And then we get the title
Screen.
Hack-olyte. Look how far we've made it, guys. All right,
Who could this be?
who could this be?
Oh, it's the girl who killed the
It's the
Jedi.
same girl. It's
Oh,
She looks like a suburban teenager, not a Star Wars character.
Yeah.
yeah. None of this looks like Star Wars anymore. So she's like, woo, doing her thing, and
got a little buddy.
she got a little droid, which we'll talk about this a little later. Of course, does that mean it lacks logic and reason? Probably. It's probably late to everything. How would you know, like, when the Force is coming if it's like always late? You know, it's like, hold on, it'll be here in a minute. Oh, it's almost there. Maybe that's why later, when she's in the prison ship, she's like struggling to use the Force, even though she spent 11 years training,
Mm-hmm.
and she's been gone for what, 2 years?
6.
6. Okay, so she was gone for 6, and she was there for 11 years, and you're telling me
Yep.
she can't? Can you? Okay.
Yep.
Will I still know what the Force is if it takes its makeup off? That's
She's got a little
It's a big red flag for me.
Yeah.
little droid. You know what they call it? I think they call it a pip droid.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like
Yeah.
something else that
Huh.
just came out recently.
Fall out.
Fall
Is that what it is?
Fall guy. There you go.
Oh,
That's the
That also, yeah. That's what
Yeah. She also rips this droid's head off later, so that's kind of.
I was like, what the frick?
I thought droids were supposed to be cute, our little friends, you know. But okay.
Also, can I pause? Can I just say, yeah, there you go. There's his name, Pip.
Beep.
Can I just say I'm sick of every main character in Star Wars having like the best friend droid. I'm sorry.
Yep.
You're just trying to
And they
replace
get smaller
R2D2
every
and
time,
C3PO every
Yep.
time.
Yep.
Oh, you know
You're
what
never
Leslie
gonna succeed.
Headling said.
Oh yeah,
that
R2D2 is a
R2D2
lesbian.
lesbian.
Oh,
What?
Wait.
I assumed R2D2 was a man
I thought
Yeah.
he was
What?
or a droid. It's
I
a
thought-
droid, so
you know what?
If anything,
it's
it-
non-binary.
If anything,
trans.
if anything, R2D2 is non-binary, or is he?
Or
No, he's
binary.
binary.
He is binary.
He is binary. Liberals' minds right now just.
that
If
means
anything,
C3PO
C3PO is trans.
is her lesbian lover then?
No, C3PO is trans. So was a dude, is a girl dating R2.
R2D2. So like, it could be. It is binary.
R2D2 is bipolar.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
R2's bi.
R2 is bi. Okay. All right, we got somewhere. That made more sense than this show.
No, we literally could be the writers at Star Wars now.
Mhm.
This is
Put a
what they're
ticket
pointing
in,
at
make it
us.
game and lay. Gay and lame. That's what I meant. I think they literally they
That's
made
exactly what they did.
South Park come true. Like, wow,
Yeah.
good job.
Like, watch us
All
do
right,
that.
let's meet Pip.
So we met Pip. He's a tablet. He's a smartphone.
Yeah.
Tablet.
With a
Doesn't have a
sonic
face.
screwdriver.
There's no face too. You can't really like get like a personified character through this little dude. But he moves kind of.
He's got a little head swivel going.
Yeah, he's got a little thing. All right, let's meet our new characters. So they're called mech necks, not mechanics.
Mhm.
Mech necks.
And
Why
they're
is that-
apparently illegal.
Why does that sound really sexual? Like, does everything have to be gay in this? Like,
I'm a mech neck. I'm a mech your neck.
okay,
Give me that neck.
it sounds like two gay giraffes or something like that.
Oh my god.
They're rubbing
I
necks.
mean, mech your neck, bro. Come on.
So we get these fun new diverse characters. Disney Star Wars is finally bringing back some old aliens.
Magnetize.
But apparently they're
Nemoidian.
called Nemoidians. Who knew that? I
didn't
I
know that.
did. I
Oh,
did.
you did?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
we had
did.
the book. I guess we had.
Yeah, we had the book.
I just called them the trade.
the sacred text. So we got some
Text.
Nemoidians who they call trade feds. Trade feds.
Trade feds.
I thought it-
All right.
Put that
Cool
at a
nickname.
but they're
Yeah.
called trade feds.
Huh.
Also, her name is Osha. And she's a mech
Oh,
neck.
that
All
brings
about
back
that
bad
sea-
memories.
Yeah, bro. She's a stickler for the rules.
Yep.
Those rules. Nerdrotic said he's like, I hope she's all caught up on her MSDS
Mhm.
certifications.
Oh, dude. Side note.
You better
about
be wearing
safety.
proper
Yes.
PPE.
Yeah, proper
Safety
people.
for
is
her
very
mech
important
job.
in my industry, but I am like sitting at my computer. My keyboard's practically smoking. I'm typing so fast because I'm trying to get stuff out, a deadline out to get a contract landed today. And our safety guy walks into my cubicle and he's like, "Hey Zach, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey." It's like, "What are you working on?" I'm like, "I'm not trying to be rude, but it is 11:30 and I need to get this email sent out by 12 and I still have stuff I need to do. So could you please come back another time?" "Oh, are you working on that bid for such and such?" "Actually, it's such and such that I'm working." "Oh, yeah. Okay, quick question for you."
I hope he watches this show.
He does not. Did I not just ask you to come back later? Is
Yeah.
what was going through my head, but I was like, "Sure, what's up?" Roll my eyes, like looking at my computer screen. So I really hope he couldn't see my reflection in it.
Oh, he definitely saw it.
Probably. And he was
He's
like,
in another
I'm
universe.
gonna write this guy up.
yeah. And so he was
This
like,
guy
"Oh,
was
do we-"
typing unnecessarily fast. He's gonna break his.
It was
fingers.
smoking. It's a
It was
fire hazard.
smoking.
Fire
Let's
hazard.
Get him out. Write him up.
He's got a pocket knife, which I banned my first day at the company. What? We're a construction company. You can't just ban pocket knives, dude.
Oh my God.
Anyways, he's like, are we using subcontractors on this job?" Yes, that is what I'm actually working on right now is our subcontractor list for the client. "Oh, are they pre-qualified?" "Yes, they're pre-qualified by the client." No, I mean, like, are they pre-qualified in our safety system?" You're the safety guy. You know we have no pre-qualification system set up currently. And so I was just
Somebody
like, "No,
lied
they're
on
not
their resume.
pre-qualified for us." "Oh, is this something that would be better if I just emailed you about it?" Yes, I would have hoped you could have picked up on that 2 minutes ago when you bothered me.
Send me
Okay,
a-
sounds good. I'll
Rewind.
just send. I'll send you an email. All right, thank you. Later.
Let's rewind 3 minutes to when I said, "Hey, come back later."
Yes,
So
yeah.
speaking of smoke, we do have a fire
Right.
scene throughout this whole-
actually, yeah. There you go.
so we'll get into that really soon. But they don't use shields. Blah blah blah. Okay, so
There's the people.
we're gonna get some mech necks doing mech neck stuff.
There's the PPE.
And unlike, yeah, there you go. Unlike Ahsoka, they have gravity boots, so they won't float away.
This is
you know.
great. This is exactly what I wanted in Star Wars.
Yes, this
This
is
is really
Star
gonna
Wars.
up my cosplay.
This is mech
Gravity
neck.
boots.
So they're like doing some stuff. Okay, trade feds, right? Neimoidians kind of sound Japanese, right?
Mhm.
Grease grubbers.
Well, not anymore.
Wise words,
Okay.
Master Saul.
The, nice, diverse Jedi we got here with their bland Their bland uniforms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How can I be of service?
Come with news.
So she's like, okay, there's something going on. They might be somebody you know, possibly.
And like I do this whole like attachment BS too. It's like that if there's
Okay.
any relationship that Star Wars has always allowed there to be some form of attachment to, it's Master to Padawan.
And they also
Right.
take it to an extreme too. They literally say nostalgia is
Right.
a form of attachment.
Yeah,
So you just kind of you have to be like this bland person who has no like
apparently.
what?
It's ridiculous.
All right. You can't like basically they're Sith because like no attachment to your Padawans or anything. And he's
Mhm.
like, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. What do you say?
Many Chlorians and not a great personality either.
Yep.
So they saved her. He was talking about this is the event.
Yeah. We
we
saved her from a fire. She wouldn't have killed Indira.
But the other one, maybe not.
Well, this is where they don't know about the other one.
Despite your feelings for this girl.
Right. Well, and like, look, my thought too was like, okay, maybe Indira knew about the girl, and maybe the Jedi that she kills in the second episode knew about her, but like Saul's on her kill list too, the Acolyte's kill list. So it's like, why is he on the kill list if he didn't know about you?
Right.
Whatever.
Well, we'll get to that where he's like, she's dead. I know she's dead. All right, I believe you. She's alive.
I believe you. She's alive. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Also, I think I skipped over it here, but basically she's like, I don't want you going anywhere. And maybe that part's a little later, and then he's like, I must go. All right, fine. You got me. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. Go, I guess.
Go. Okay. All right. So we get the ship. This has got to be the Jedi ship, right?
Wait a minute.
You got some funky droids.
And the only line from a white male coming up.
Well, that's not even the best part of this.
Well, no, there's two. This one ringleader. This guy, and then the other ringleader.
Wait a minute. Is that the first white guy of the show?
I just love that they gagged the white guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
All white
Made it
guys
really
should be gagged.
like gross too, not just like gagged. Like it's like some creature that's like sucking
Like
his
skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a little
It
skin.
reminded me of that movie Life with Ryan Reynolds. And,
I know. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. It's Calvin.
When it crawled away, yeah, I was like, it's Calvin.
All right. So they're like, hey, you want it? We're trying to plan an escape. You want to come with?
We're gonna break out this joint. You in?
Oh, he's having a great time.
It does weird stuff.
Oh.
I think it.
Like, dude, even this whole escape is garbage too. Yes, let's
The
just
ship-
assume the alien with computers on his brain can't somehow remotely hack our droid pilots.
Right.
Yeah, that ought to go fine.
Yeah. This guy's whole thing is hacking things, and let's just put him on a droid piloted ship. Good
Yeah,
idea.
Which was the
Mhm.
ship that left with the Jedi.
And
maybe.
she's like, nah, and they're like, all right, nah, yeah, no problem. And then we find out the droids are chairs.
Mhm.
Nice.
Okay. All right, whatever. And then this guy's like, speak electronically, and I'm going to
Hacker mode engaged.
I bet you this guy's non-binary.
Yes.
You're not wrong. Nobody saw that coming though. Literally calls out Steel specifically. Steel is not a threat to them. But sir, I already. But no, stop. Let me finish the monologue. Okay. All right.
Shut up.
All right, we gotta have our epic.
Hack-olyte.
Epic.
Kills without a weapon.
Do they?
Not a weapon. All right.
I
So at
didn't
least
know
one
that.
of her kills, because she's already done one. Like, all right, too late for that. Can I just like kill one person without a weapon? Does that count?
An acolyte.
Why? Why do we have to pull our lightsaber out?
For toys.
I got a red one.
Red. It's red. Also, Leslie Hedling said that she's for sure a Sith. Like she would
Yeah.
have a
Yep.
lightsaber. Yes.
I saw that clip. Yes, you would.
All right. So end of the episode. Yay.
Oh, Leslie Helen.
Okay, this was a little shorter.
Yay.
This one a little quicker.
I gotta hop off.
Yeah.
I'm wiped out. So
Okay.
All right.
Before you leave, I just want to show this. The Acolyte isn't ruining
I just
Star
wanted to
Wars.
show you. You're ruining Star Wars.
Yes.
You are ruining Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
No one states Star Wars more than those who claim to be Star Wars fans. That's why we hate what you're doing, because we are Star
yes.
Wars fans.
Yep.
So there's
But
that. Also,
Star Wars, but nerds are all gay.
this is what we have looking forward to for episode 3. Leslie Hedlund's Star Wars Acolyte will change the Force into being a female entity.
Oh, so not only are they going to use the Force to impregnate their moms, but it's going to be lesbian.
Yeah.
Force. Ah.
Oh gosh.
Ha ha ha. That ought to be interesting.
So much messed up.
Yep.
Yeah, we're the
Garbage.
reason Star Wars.
I can't wait.
You're ruining Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that.
All right. Well, enjoy going through episode 2.
Wow.
We'll go through it really quick.
I'm
But yeah,
surprised they even put opinion on there.
All
Yeah.
right, cool. I'll catch you guys later.
see you later.
Bye.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna hop out too.
Go ahead, too.
are we doing number 2 right now?
I mean, if we want to wait till next week, we could do that. That's fine.
It might be best to do next week, just because we're already at 2 hours running. That took us about an hour and a half.
It did take a little longer than I thought it would, but yeah. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
I also Arcane season 2 trailer came out, teaser trailer. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty hyped. The only concerning thing it said is it's the final chapter, so that's kind of confusing. Does that mean like the final chapter of the storyline?
I would
Or
think so.
Only
would
going to be
think so.
seasons, because that would be a shame.
That would be.
But yeah. So next week we will be. You can stop sharing my screen. Next week, we got Acolyte episode 2 and episode 3. We also got House of the Dragon. So we're gonna probably start earlier, honestly, just so we can get through some of those stuff, those things. Or we'll see. Maybe we'll just focus on Acolyte for now and cover House of the Dragon later. We'll see. But yeah. So thanks for everybody in the chat. This was a fun one, and we'll go follow us on Discord or on social medias. Go to our Discord, posting stuff in there, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes,
And
sir.
subscribe to YouTube for weekly content. All right.
All right. Peace, y'all. Peace.
See ya.